more, I want to bring in Senator Bernie Sanders of Vermont. Senator, great to have you with us tonight. I mean, I know you debate these guys anytime, any place, anywhere, but they don't debate, Senator. They don't want to debate. I got to say congratulations on your speech, Senator. It's getting rave reviews. And you talked about the difference between the Republicans and the Democrats when it comes to freedom and the view of freedom. I'd like you to tell our listeners tonight exactly what you said. Thanks for joining us.
Well, Ed, at the end of the day, these guys have absolutely nothing to say. This is what the Republican platform is. Despite the fact that the wealthiest people in this country are doing phenomenally well, what the Republican idea of freedom is to give more tax breaks, huge tax breaks, to millionaires and billionaires. Under the Ryan budget, average millionaire gets $200,000 a year in tax breaks. 1 out of 4 corporations today pay 0 in taxes. They want to give even more tax breaks to large corporations. Meanwhile, the people who are hurting, the middle class, the working class, low-income people, what the Republican proposal and the Ryan budget is about, and what all of these guys believe, is massive cuts to Medicare, transforming it from the program it is today, Medicaid, Pell Grants, and education, horrendous cuts to food stamps. So their definition of freedom is that if you are 70 years of age and you are poor and you have no health insurance, you're going to have the freedom literally to die, because they don't believe in keeping Medicare strong. And if you are a low-income person, they're going to cut you off of Medicaid, and you're going to have the freedom not to go to a doctor. That's what they're talking about.
Senator, do you think in your heart that the majority of Americans are with what you had to say on Saturday, or the majority of Americans are with what the Republicans were talking about across town?
Ed, it's not only what I believe, it's what the facts are, what every single poll shows us. You go to Mississippi, you go to Oklahoma, you go to conservative states, and you ask people there, hey, I want to give huge tax breaks to billionaires, and I want to cut Social Security, Medicare, and Medicaid. In my view, there is no state in the country where people support that right-wing agenda. You go to people, and this is what many Republicans believe. Not only do they not want to raise the minimum wage, and that's what we're trying to do, they want to abolish the concept of the minimum wage, so that if you're in a low-income area, you can work for $3 an hour. Who in America believes that? So, Ed, their agenda is the agenda of the Koch brothers and billionaires, maybe 10% of the American people. I think we have infinitely more support for our ideas than they have for theirs.
Are you laying the groundwork for 2016?
Well, look, you know, getting involved in a presidential election is, you got to do a lot of thinking about it. But what I have said is that in this country where the middle class is disappearing and where the billionaires are exerting enormous power over the political process, we need a candidate or many candidates to start standing up for the working families and to take on big money interests. Am I prepared to be one of those candidates or the candidate? Yeah, I am.
Senator Bernie Sanders, good to have you with us tonight, sir. Thanks so much.